welcome to another video. In this video, I will be doing a bunch of Christmassy things. So I will show you my Christmas decorations. I will wrap Christmas presents. I will work on my Christmas cards, and I will be reading a Christmassy book or two. So yeah, I'm just gonna take you along with me for a few hours on a Saturday close to Christmas. It is December 14th, so Christmas is in 11 days, I think. So I think this will just be like a fun little day, and I'll do some Christmassy stuff, and you'll get to do it with me, and yeah. So I think I'm going to start with my Christmas decorations first. My favorite holiday is Halloween, as you might be able to tell. And I feel like my Christmas decorations are not as good as my Halloween decorations, which is why I didn't do a video just dedicated to my Christmas decorations. But I mean, they are kind of cute and they will be in the background for this video, so I thought I would give you a little tour of them. So here's just a few little things I have. Honestly, my little Christmas decorations are silly because a lot of them are like tins and boxes because I don't really have much stuff because like I said, I like Halloween a lot better. But I mean, I think it's still cute and it works. And this is the only Christmas tree I can have because my cats are little monsters. So I bought this last year and my cats broke the lights on it twice, so that's why half of them are out. And this is my little angel on top. Castiel, if you know, you know. So this is where we're at with Christmas presents right now. This is the pile I'm going to be wrapping. Once I put it in neat stacks, it doesn't look as bad as when I literally had it in a pile. But in this pile is presents for my mom, my grandmother, one of my coworkers, and my boyfriend's nieces and nephews. He has 7 nieces and nephews. One of them we did have to reorder their present because after we opened it, we realized it was not the right thing. So we just reordered that today. And then not being wrapped today is my boyfriend's presents, and also my friend group is doing Secret Santa, so I will not be wrapping that present on camera. If my friends are watching, sorry, no spoilers. So I'm gonna start wrapping stuff. I do, of course, like to give books as a gift, so I do have some books in my pile. I will show off. Everything else doesn't really need to be showed off, I guess. For one of his nephews, he really likes anime, and I'm not sure how much manga he's read, but I know he hasn't read the One Piece manga since I've been reading that. We decided to get him volumes 1 and 2 of the manga. My mom, for her birthday this year, or maybe Mother's Day, I gave her the Finley Donovan's Killing It, the first book, and she just read it in like October or September. She really loved it. So I'm giving her the second and third books for Christmas. I don't know which one's which, but one's the second and one's the third. And then my grandmother doesn't read, but she does cook. And so my mom said she would like the Dolly Parton cookbook. I don't know who that other person is, but I know my grandmother loves Dolly Parton. Also, not the point, but like, isn't this cover so cute? Like, I just love the colors and the design and everything. I think it's very aesthetically pleasing. Oh my god, the inside is so cute. Look at that. And then for the 2 babies in the family, one of them was just born in October, so he's like a little itty bitty baby. I got this book. It's called Never Pop a Dinosaur. It's just so cute because it's like a board book, but it has one of those like fidget pop things in it. So I thought that would be fun for like a kid to play with while being read to. And then the other baby in the family is actually turning 4 soon, so she's not really a baby. But I got her the unicorn one because I still feel like she's still young enough that she would like playing with this, and board books are still pretty safe for that age, I think. So those are the books I got. And yeah, I think I'm gonna turn on a Christmas movie to listen to while I wrap presents. I'm probably just gonna put on one that I've seen before just as like a comfort thing. So yeah, I'm just gonna start wrapping presents, and it looks like Siri wants to join me. But I'm gonna have to kick her off my lap because I need to get up to turn the movie on and to wrap presents. because I laid everything out on the table, but I need the table to wrap. So, oh, also I need to show you how much wrapping paper I have. Every year I buy new wrapping paper, even though I do not need more wrapping paper. So I have a whole container, and I've had to tell myself I cannot buy any more this year because it's bad. I have a whole container. My mom wrote my name on it to keep ours apart because I store it in her attic. This is as tall, like this is how tall it is compared to me. I'm only 5'2", but still, that's a lot of wrapping paper. And then you can open it up this way. And so this is all my wrapping paper. I'm gonna try to use some of it up this year, but I have just some cute Christmassy ones, and I have multiple cat ones. That's a cat one, and this is a cat one. And then I have Scooby-Doo one. And I know I have some Star Wars. Yep, that's Star Wars. This is Star Wars. It has Grogu on it. And that one's also Star Wars. That's what I usually wrap my boyfriend's presents in. Some of it hasn't even been opened yet. So my goal is to use up some of this wrapping paper while I'm wrapping these presents. Okay, so these are all the presents for the kids, minus the one that we had to order today. And this is mostly empty right now, but this is my mom's presents, my grandmother's present, and my coworker's present. And then as I start getting more stuff wrapped, I will add it to this bag and hide those from my cats. Because I do not trust these cats. Where are they? I hear one. There she is. Hey, Siri. I'm sorry I kicked you out of my lap earlier. So I have the presents. Don't know why I almost fell. I have the presents so far that I have wrapped. Did that sentence make sense? And now I think I'm going to start on my Christmas cards. I don't do anything like special for Christmas cards. It's like Dollar Tree cards, or like these are the ones I got on clearance last year after Christmas for this year. It's just that thought that counts. I just like the idea of like sending Christmas cards because it's something that like I was always excited to get growing up. Like see the Christmas cards that people were sending us, and I think it's nice to like show people you're thinking of them. I mean, our list is like pretty small. It's like a few people in our family and a few friends, and this year I do have more friends I can send cards to. So I just need to update a couple addresses that have changed and then add some addresses. And then I will print the labels and get my boyfriend to help me sign the cards because I make him sign his own name. Like I write my little message in it. It is the same message in every card. Again, whatever, you know, I'm still sending a card, so it's still thoughtful. I write the message, sign my name, and then I get him to sign his name, and then we put all them in the envelopes. I don't have stamps yet, so I will have to buy stamps before I can send the cards. And this is why they're in bags. Because I do not trust my cats. Do not mess with the presents. So I'm going to switch to, honestly, my desk is covered in stuff right now, so I think I'm just going to keep working on my craft table. And I will start playing, girl, you can get in my lap in just a second. I will start playing the Christmas movie from my phone to keep watching it while I work on the cards. So yeah, that's what we're doing next. This is so frustrating because I basically copy the way my mom does Christmas cards. So like if like there's multiple people living in a household or people have different last names or yada yada yada, we just do like the family address so that it's like inclusive to everyone there. But the problem with doing the family is that when you go to review your addresses for who you're sending your cards to, you don't know who lives where. And so I'm going through trying to like figure out who lives at what address, and I don't know. I figured out all of them but 2. I have 2 that I do not know. I don't think it's anyone in my boyfriend's family because I think I figured out everyone in his family. So I texted my mom to be like, is it someone in your family or my stepdad's family? And I'm waiting for her to respond. I think I have everyone on here that I want. I added 3 of my friends on there. Took off some people. I also finally remembered to add my vet to the list because people send them Christmas cards and they hang them up, and I always forget to send my vet a Christmas card, but we take 5 of our pets there, so they should get a Christmas card from us. That's where I'm at. For the addresses, I think I'm gonna start going through and writing on the cards. These are the cards that I got on clearance last year, which I don't remember doing, by the way. But there'd be no other reason for me to have boxes of cards packed away with my Christmas decorations than if I got them on clearance last year. So guess that's what I did. So I got, this says Merry Christmas and has like holly on it, I guess. Wishing you all the happy things this wonderful holiday season brings. That sounds fine, I guess. Oh my god, I cannot get into these boxes. Another one I got is Merry Christmas. It has a tree on it. Your favorite traditions and happiest memories, the closest of loved ones too, a home bright with laughter, a heart filled with joy. May Christmas time bring these to you. Okay, and then this one I got purely to send to my mother, but other people are gonna have to get it too. Also, I find it really weird. Ow. I find it really weird that I know I got all these from the same place. I probably got them from Michael's because I always get discounts from Michael's. They all have a different amount of cards in them. So this one has 8, this one has 10, and this one has 14. But anyway, this is the card I got to send to my mother. It's the best time of the year. Have yourself a baking gingerbread houses, eating cookie dough, making snow angels, and singing carols real loud. Merry Little Christmas. That's really cute, actually. My mom, oh, he's on the back too. My mom loves Elf. We watch it every single year. She just thinks it's like so funny. So I got that purely to send to my mother. I'm just gonna start writing on them. I do the same little generic message every year because, like, what else am I gonna say? I always say, oh my god, what do I say? I say Merry Christmas and have a happy, healthy New Year, I think is what I say for every card. So that's what I'm going to say for these two. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And I keep forgetting to put the Christmas movie back on every time I use my phone for something. But I'm starting it back up now.
Better get right to it.
Gosh, now that I'm like not in school writing all day long, writing exhausts me so much. I wrote my message and signed all the cards, and I did remember that I have Sarah Crowley's P.O. Box number from something that she sent me, so I am going to send her a Christmas card. So I did set aside a card because I'm going to put like a longer message in that one. So I did set aside a card for that and a backup in case that I mess up the first one. I also set aside the one for my mom because I wrote "I love you, Mama." I know since it's Elf, she's gonna keep it and not just like get rid of it in the season. So I want it to be special. I'm waiting for my boyfriend to get home because he was running some errands and bringing us Chipotle. So he needs to get home so he can sign these and I can put them in the envelopes. So I think that's like all I can do right now for the cards. So we're gonna take a little break and then we're gonna pick back up. I don't know if it'll be more card stuff or reading, but there will be more. Okay, so it's been like 2 hours since I filmed that last clip because we ate our Chipotle and then we finished the Christmas cards. I didn't want to film doing that portion of the Christmas cards just because like the addresses and stuff. So yeah, now I'm on the couch. I have fed the dog, had my Chipotle, which is counting for dinner because it was 4 p.m. So I think I'm on the couch the rest of the night, which means it's time to read Christmas book. So this is a book I got this year. Little story behind getting this book. Black Friday weekend, me and my boyfriend we were out and about and he was like, do you want to go to Barnes & Noble? And I was like, no, I'm not buying books. He's like, I'll buy you a book. And I was like, okay, but only if it's a Christmas romance book. So we get to Barnes & Noble and I'm like, here's a table. You pick because you're buying me a book. And he looked and then just pointed to this one because he was like, you don't read enough lesbian romance. Like you read gay romance, but not lesbians. And I was like, you have a fair point. Like I haven't read very many. Well, let's see what this is about. So we flip over the back of the book and read it. It's about this woman named Margaret who is a like freelance like marketing person. And she's hired by this guy named Ben for his like company to do stuff. And he finds out that she has nowhere to be for Christmas. And she's just gonna be home alone. And he's like, hey, come home with me to see my family. Like they run an inn and they close it for the holidays. So it's like this beautiful inn with just my family. And it could be like a nice vacation for you. And then I always feel left out because I'm the only single one. So you can pretend to be my girlfriend and you get a vacation out of it. And she was like, you know what? Okay, right?
So, fake dating, Christmas time. What do you think is going to happen? You think they're going to fall in love, okay? But here's the kicker. She falls in love with his sister. So, doesn't that just sound so good? But yeah, I've been reading this the past like week and a half or something, and I'm this far into it. I'm on page 161 out of like 326. So I'm about halfway. And I think it's really cute, but I think it's like it sounds funnier than it is. Like when I explain what's happening, it like sounds like, oh my god, that sounds like so good. But then the way it's being executed, it's like actually not as funny as it sounds. And like I don't want to like give away too much, but in the synopsis, it does mention that Ben's sister Ellie is suspicious of their relationship. And I'll leave it at that just because like the way she's suspicious of it was a surprise and I thought was funny, so I'll leave that out of it. But yeah, it's just like when I'm like telling my boyfriend about the plot, I'm like laughing and he's like, yeah, that sounds good. And I'm like, yes, except for it's not as funny when you're actually reading it. So it's not like it's a bad book, but it's probably not my favorite I've read. However, for the Christmas romance genre, it's not bad, I guess, because a lot of them aren't good. And like I don't go into them expecting them to be, honestly. But overall, like I am enjoying this book. I'm excited to see where it goes. Doesn't this cover remind you of that one Allie Hazelwood cover? Like just a little bit. Also, one of the like gifts I got myself recently is this cute little lamp because I don't like having a bunch of lights on when I'm like reading. I like it being like cozy, but it means my vlogs are so dark. Also, I'm like straining my eyes reading in the dark. So I got this cute little lamp. It's like LED battery operated. And then you can change the like brightness and make it dimmer. And then it just turns on and off. And it's just so cute and little. And it's gonna like brighten up my videos, and I think. But it's also nice to read by. You didn't ask. That's not really what Christmas related. But anyway, I'm gonna read now. Okay, so it's been a few days since I was filming this vlog because the night I was filming it, I was really tired and I ended up taking like a 3-hour nap on the couch and then going to bed. Since I already had to film the outro on a different day, I thought I would just wait till I finished the book. So I have finished The Christmas Swap and overall, I didn't like it. I feel like if you break down the plot to like the plot points, like if you were to write out all the plot points, it would sound really good. But I feel like the way it was executed was done very poorly. I feel like it was very stiff and robotic, and I feel like the dialogue between characters just didn't feel right. And even the like inner monologue or like the descriptions and stuff was just very stiff. Like, not that it was boring, it just wasn't flowing well at all. I just really did not like the writing, and I feel like a lot of it was predictable, and not in the way that I feel like books should be, because it's like, you know, a romance book is going to end with the couple getting together. They're going to have a happy ending. That's romance. And you know there's going to be some kind of third act conflict, whatever. But I'm talking about like side plots being predictable, like every single thing being predictable. And then the way it comes about isn't fun either. Like, it was just not a good combination. And there is a subplot of like a toxic relationship, like in the past. It's not currently happening. It's like, I like when there's representation of like toxic relationships in books, because I feel like it's something that needs to be talked about, and people need to learn about the signs or see people handling it and coping with it and getting through it. Like, I think all that's really good. I did not like the way it was done in this book. It felt very like, hey, this is a skit that we're acting out to teach you about toxic and abusive relationships. And so I just didn't like that depiction. Just the whole book, I just wanted it to be over. But like I said, if you lay out the plot, it sounds good. And like, I left out details that like I don't want to give away the plot, like the like detailed plot portion, but like laying those out, evenly laying out all those details, like it sounds like a good book. And I just really was disappointed with this book. And I don't remember if I said this in the video, since it's not the same day I was filming it, but I just haven't been feeling Christmassy at all this year. And I'm just not sure if it was because I was sick over Thanksgiving and missed Thanksgiving with my family, which is the first time I haven't spent Thanksgiving with my family in 25 years, or if it was because Thanksgiving was so late, so like we missed that week. I don't know, but I just haven't felt Christmassy, and it is now just a few days before Christmas, and I just don't feel Christmassy. And so this was the only Christmas book I got to, and it was pretty disappointing. So that also didn't help my like Christmas mood. I don't know, but I really hoped filming this vlog was gonna help me feel more Christmassy, but it didn't really. And like I said, I still don't really feel it. So I don't know. It's just a thing. It's just a day. Maybe next year will be better. I don't know. But yeah, so that's the end of this vlog. Yeah, thank you for watching. The concept of this vlog was fun, and I did enjoy, honestly, I didn't enjoy it so much as I had a good Christmas day, so much that I enjoyed being like, hey, if I do all these things in one day, I get them all done. And that felt good. So yeah, that's the end of the vlog. I hope you have a good Christmas, and maybe you got some enjoyment out of this video. Yeah, okay, bye.